What's up, everybody? Glecko here, back with another video. So in this video, I want to do a remake of an old video I made, titled "How I Would Fix the Diamond Kingdom," also known as the 8 Shining Generals, as well as some power-up ideas for them. Okay, but mainly I'm going to focus on how I would fix them. What do you mean by fix them? Personally, I love the Diamond Kingdom. They're my favorite group. I love the 8 Shining Generals of the Diamond Kingdom. They're my favorite thing about Black Clover, to be honest with you. I'll get into that a little more later if I have time, but I'm trying not to make this video on too long. But the broader community doesn't understand how strong the 8 Shining Generals actually are. So, and I'll be honest, part of that is due to the fact that Tabata has had them get the short end of the stick so many times. Look at the Witch Queen Forest arc where Ladros was beaten by Asta. Even though Ladros was supposed to be one of the strongest in the kingdom. Even though Mars had some solid showings as he was going up against Fauna, but whatever. Look at the invasion of Chitin, and although that was the Morris basically sending those 3 generals and their soldiers to their deaths because he thought they were weak. Oh well. Okay, look at the Spade Kingdom when they were beaten by Xenon. But Xenon had Beelzebub's power, which gave him the ability to nullify the magic of the combatants. And this was actually stated when he was back at the table talking to Vonica, and Vonica was complaining. He said, "Hey, my powers were best for that mission." Basically, there's a lot of context that people forget about because people are stupid. People are simple. They don't read between the lines, to be honest. So now, one of the things about the Diamond Kingdom is they use experimentation, and that's actually why I like them so much, because I picture myself, if I was in that world, how could I be one of the strongest? Honestly, I'd be in the Diamond Kingdom because I can get experimented on, and I can become like a top tier, like matching like captain level, maybe even above that. But and with these experiments, the 8 Shining Generals all gain different type of abilities. They gain different type of different type of abilities. Like, for instance, Ladros gained the ability to absorb mana and discharge it, basically making him a living anti-magic weapon. So Ladros is actually pretty busted because he might be able to. He could negate some of the paladin. Actually, if Ladros was in that fight, I think he would have, like, if Ladros and Mars fought Xenon instead of the 2 unnamed generals, I think they would have actually kind of got off on him. I think they would have beat him, much like was able to press him just a little bit. Like, if fought alongside Vonges, who knows how that would have went. But Xenon still would have won. But and you got Mars, who has 2 different attributes. Now, here's the first thing how I would fix them. I would have it to where every general except Ladros had multiple attributes. And I'm not talking just 2. No. I would give all the Diamond Generals 4 attributes. That way you could give them common attributes like ice, wind, fire, earth, and it wouldn't matter because they would have at least 4. And of course, you would have some with special magics like the silhouetted general who we haven't seen yet, like Mars, such and such. But Mars with his mineral magic. But yeah, I would give all the 8 Shining Generals. They would all have 4 attributes, and granted these. So even if these attributes aren't like on the level of something like curse warding, spatial manipulation, though they should have spatial manipulation. When we saw in the Diamond Kingdom flashback training, there were some mages who put up like spatial magic with targets in them. So it's like they should have space, but like they don't have like the space magic like Beelzebub have. They don't have gravity magic. That's okay. That is fine because they would have 4 different attributes. This would make them beasts in versatility. Now let's address the elephant in the room, Ladros. Personally, I don't see how they weren't able to give Ladros an attribute. So his power just must not be compatible with attributes at all. But that's okay because Ladros can have his absorption ability. And you know what? I would give Ladros Um, I would give him. In fact, you know what? No. I would give all of the Shining Generals four attributes, and they can all absorb mana just like Ladros. Basically, allow them to negate spells. And also, what I would do is, I would, but for Ladros, he can have the mana absorption, and he can have like a bio shield where he can negate all like where it consumes magic power, and it it protects him from all manner of physical and magical attacks. Now, of course, you'd have to find a way to break it. Asa's anti-magic would be one, but another thing is just like if you just hit it with a lot of magic, like you could have it to where it takes Wizard King-esque level powers to break the shield. And what would be cool is you can make it to where Ladros can summon the shield, and that's just like he uses magic power to summon the shield, but it doesn't use magic to keep the shield active. And he can walk around, he can fly. It's like a barrier. If by any chance any of you have played Horizon Forbidden West and the Zeniths, I'm thinking about a shield like that. Okay, so next up we go. Here's another thing that I was thinking about. So we know that Lucius is giving his paladins, and he plans to give all of humanity, the power of devils by using his soul magic. Well, what if the Diamond Kingdom found a way to make artificial spirits? As we know, there are only four main spirit. There are only like four. No, there are four spirits, nature spirits in Black Clover. There's the water, the fire, the earth, and the wind spirit. We have not seen the earth. I do think it's with the Diamond Kingdom, but yada yada yada, whatever. Okay, cool. So, what if they somehow found a way to use? They invented some type of magic to where they could concentrate a large amount of mana, and basically they make artificial spirits. So you can have an artificial mineral spirit for Mars. Mars could act, and this actually could not compress. Sorry, this actually can go hand in hand with all the 8 Shining Generals having multiple attributes. And I picked 4 because the 4-leaf grimoire. Well, when we saw when Mars got 2 attributes, his grimoire became like a patchwork of both of them put together. So I'm guessing the same thing would happen, but it would be like instead of a 4-leaf grimoire, it would be like a 4-leaf diamond. But whatever. So yeah, make artificial spirits, and actually they can use the mana of the mage to do it. That way, it bonds the spirit to them like forever. So all of them could have 4 artificial spirits, and heck, if you wanted to, you could say that these spirits aren't as powerful as the original nature spirits. They can be like 75 or maybe even just 50% of their power, but that would be okay because guess what? They would each have about 4 of them. So that's something you could do, and that would actually allow them to match up with paladins if you ask me. But here's another thing. If any of you have ever watched have ever seen the MCU movies, the Marvel movies, and you know about a character named Vision, well, Vision is this thing called a synthezoid. He had inorganic materials, i.e. in this case, it was vibranium, bonded to his cells, granting him inhuman levels of strength and durability, and he had a cosmic mind stone implanted to his forehead. See where I'm going here? Well, what if they used the Diamond Kingdom, found a way, they found some magic, because they have magic gems, they have magic heightening items. What if they created like a magic heightening metal, a metal that enhances your magic power, and then they infused that metal, or even better, they had 2 different metals and they put them together to make a powerful alloy, and they infused that into their mages, basically causing the 8 Shining Generals to shed their humanity, much like the Paladins have, And I'm not saying they have to have power on par with the paladins, but it could give them, at least put them at 100% dark triad level. Now, you add that, if all 8 shiny, oh, okay, so the 8 shiny generals are powerful on their own, but you boost them to that level, and you have regular soldiers who are enhanced like that as well. Oh, that is one nasty kingdom you have to deal with. But yeah, that's just a couple of things just a couple of things, and there were some others like I was thinking of, like you could give them healing factors. You could cause them to use mana to heal themselves, or they can use a little bit of mana and it can have like a constant healing effect, like that magic item that Nozel gave Oz to the heal after his battle with Lick. But just a couple things. But anyway, this is Glecko. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for humoring me. Hope you enjoyed the video, and you guys have a wonderful day.